Welcome to another pick-a-pile reading from the Totally Twisted Tarot. If you're new to my station, this is a pick-a-pile reading, and I'm kind of feeling called to talk about like what's in store for the rest of October, because this month has had some seriously interesting energy going on. So we've got the full moon coming up in just a couple of days on the 17th. And we've got Jupiter going into retrograde. We've got a lot going on astrologically. Tons of solar flares going on. That's definitely affecting the energy. So let's see what's in store for the rest of October. So for your pick-a-pile reading for today, we have 3 options to choose from. We've got death, we've got scrying, and we've got the black cat. So go ahead and make your selection, and let's see what's in store for you for the rest of October. All right, we're going to start out with death. Now, death. This card's very interesting. So it's got also the symbol of the moth. The moth is generally transformation, rebirth, renewal. So death is not always like an end. Sometimes it is a new beginning. So it says the internal cycle begins here. Okay, so that's our first card for today. All right, next up, we got spirit animal of the owl. Wise. Seeing, wise action. It's kind of interesting how we have, like the eyes here and skeleton eyes, and we got 2 birds, and bird and moth and flight. Definitely see some transformational energy going on here is what I'm hearing for pile number 1. Next up, we've got the apple, and the apple talks about risk versus reward. See what that has in store with the rest of our cards. All right, let's set the tone with a few tarot cards. We got the Queen of Wands. Nice. Passionate energy, life purpose, 3 of Swords. All right, so risk and reward. Now, I'm getting the sense that, you have had some kind of heartbreak, some kind of loss, some kind of grief, something that's happened, but something that, you're certainly going to overcome. Maybe you're coming out of this loss and you're really kind of redefining your life with this transformation with the death and the owl here. Let's see what else we get. We get strength. Absolutely. Strength. Right. Dreams. Life can be a dream come true. Interesting. Interesting. Very transformational for pile number 1 here. Yeah. Where's this heading? Let's see. Familiar. Bond with your spirit animals. We definitely see a lot of spirit animals going on here. We got the owl, we got the moth, we got the lion. So bond with your spirit animals. We've also got the turkey here in this particular one. Wild turkey, or maybe that's a turkey vulture. Oh, very interesting card with this little boy, kind of like laying there in the prairie, and this bird is on his shoulder. And this little boy, I mean, he almost looks like he's like in drowning or something. Bad shape. Interesting. All right, let's see what else we got here. Love, capacity, expansion. Nice. Very Queen of Wands energy, or Queen of Wands energy here. This is a heart chakra gateway. Okay. So I definitely hear that opening up our heart chakra will really help us with this change that we're undergoing. I'm picking up a lot of healing for you in pile number 1 here with the heart chakra opening, with the transformation, with the being strong enough to overcome the pain and the suffering that you've had in your life, the loss, the betrayal, or the grief. Being strong enough to dream, being strong enough to like turn to your spirit animals when you're not feeling strong. Okay. Yeah, interesting. All right, we also got the Akashic Gaia Gateway, number 2, number 4, powerful numbers for numerology. Deepen your self-knowledge. You're on this journey. You're on a healing journey here for pile number 1 for sure. You're stepping into who you were truly meant to be. Your higher self here is what I'm hearing. You're really going through a large period of growth, and October is going to be a catalyst for that, with all of the change and the shifting energy and the timeline shift that we have occurring here in October. So what else we got? Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So yeah, shielding and protecting yourself as you're going through this healing is definitely important. We can call on Archangel Michael to help us with shielding. So that's going to be important for you to learn to develop a little bit of a shield to your aura as well, to protect yourself from future betrayal, hurt, and loss. Sometimes if we shield, we can protect ourselves from some of those energy vampires that are out there that, you know, don't have the best intentions in mind. And sometimes for some of us, you know, I'm hearing that for pile number 1, some of you could definitely be on, you know, empaths or light workers, kind of stepping into your healing power again. So having that strong boundaries and that strong shield can protect you from some more, you know, future pain. As we go through this whole transformational process, we're stepping into our manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and your natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Yeah, stepping into your power, having the ability to manifest. All right, let's see what the vibe is. The vibe today is nurturing. Nice. This is about nurturing your healing, you know, focusing on the healing, nurturing it, you know, kind of really just being focused on that. And when you are focused and you kind of get through this healing journey that you're on, you're going to become a leader, a healer, someone that people come to for advice, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Once you've stepped into your power and you've healed from your pain and you've really taken a look at your past and you've learned from your past, you'll be able to share your knowledge and your experience to help others. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes and dreams. What I'm hearing here for daydreaming is, what do you dream of doing? How do you want to nurture and help either yourself or others? So part of this new journey and this transformation you're on is about discovering truly what it is that lights you up. You know, if you're in a job and you're going to your job and you just hate it every day, like, what else do you want to do? What else do you want to manifest? Because you've got the power to manifest. One thing that Spirit is letting you know, pile number 1, is that you got to be a little bit wary as we're going through this transformation, that you do not get yourself in a position where you're isolating. Okay? So if you're feeling rejected, left alone, or self-inflicted, just like, you know, if you get lost in maybe some of this past pain, sometimes we have the tendency to, you know, go within and kind of isolate, you know, maybe we don't want to, you know, hang out or do the things we enjoy. So this is just something to watch out for as we're going through this process. If you catch yourself isolating, that's the time to really kind of make sure you surround yourself with these loving people, okay? And you know, and if you do that, you're really going to grow in this knowledge a lot quicker and be able to manifest it at a much better rate. All right, so the universe wants you to know that you're being called to be a peacemaker, Okay, you're being called to explore using your skills of diplomacy and ideals of fairness and compassion to find fair solutions. So peacemaker, gotta be a peacemaker in order to be a mentor and have that wisdom and that giving back. Yeah, so it's like, it's kind of like that path of gaining, that life experience and that wisdom. And when you kind of get down there and you heal those wounds and you step into that power, that's indeed when you get through the shadow work and the inner child work, that's when you can really foster a lot of peace. And when you find peace and you've gone through it and you have peace, then it just becomes so easy to begin to manifest and start sharing that with others. Shadow blossom. You need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. So this is all about integrating your shadow side with the light. So part of your healing journey for pile number 1 is that you should probably, or I'm hearing you should definitely check into doing some shadow work. Okay? Because that's when we can balance and keep that duality between light and dark. That's when we can have resilience. That's when we're nourishing. That's when we're like really accelerating our growth. And last but not least, pile number 1. This is clearly transformation, healing, the path of the wounded healer. Wounded, okay? You've had some trauma, you've had some pain, betrayal, loss, even some grief, okay? And you worked through all of this. You worked through that pain, stepped into your power with the Queen of Wands, this passionate, loving energy. The wounds is the place where the light comes through. When you have these healed wounds, you developed healing, purpose, and empathy. And when you have healing, purpose, and empathy, and you become a peacemaker, then you can share your gifts and help light the way for others. So yeah, pretty powerful pile number 1. Loving this for you. So if this resonated with you, please leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, and let's see what's in store for us for pile number 2. Pile number 2, we're starting out with scrying. So for those of you who are not familiar, scrying is looking into an object like a crystal ball or maybe a piece of crystal. I know not lapis lazuli, what's the one called? Oh, it's escaping me, but there's certain crystals that sometimes you can look into and you can see things as well. All right, so this is about intuition. Okay, exploring your intuition, being able to look into this crystal ball and using your intuition to see. Actually, it looks like the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz here. It's kind of interesting. That's kind of what I see in this little ball. So scrying, intuition. Interesting. Picking up maybe some psychic gifts for everybody here in pile number 2. Yeah, let's see if that rings true with what else we got. Barmbrack. This is the sweetness and the synergy. Nice. As in this October season too, we're kind of in that harvest. We're in that, the Day of the Dead is coming up, October 31st. That's the day where the veil between this world and the spirit world just completely disappears. All right. So sweetness and synergy. Next up, we have the cauldron. Synergy and healing. Wow, synergy. Nice. Healing, sweetness, intuition. Yep, you are definitely someone that is has got a lot of healing or a lot of psychic gifts, is what I'm hearing. Next up, we've got you are blessed and magic. Just more confirmation that you have some magical skills. You know, perhaps you're clairvoyant. Perhaps you have dreams or premonitions in your dreams. Perhaps you have clear knowing. Sometimes you just know something's going to happen. You don't know how. Those are all gifts. All right, let's see what kind of energy we got. Our tarot cards. We got the star. Interesting. So with the star, we've got this lady, and she's got a couple, I don't even know what to call that. A mug of some sort, or pitcher of water. Water's emotions. Okay, star. Interesting. Page of Swords. We got some movement. We've got some new ideas, and check that out. 10 of Cups. This is pretty much the master of family, master of love. This is calling in your dreams here, right here in this pile. Star, I always think of intuition a lot when I see this card too. So that's another confirmation that we're doing some intuitive work. We're exploring what we really want in life and what we really want in life. It's peaceful, loving, harmonious family, and that's really entirely possible for you here with what I'm reading in today. Pile number 2. Nice. All right, let's see what else we got. Next up, we have the Manta Ray Mother, and this is about compassionate kindness. Absolutely. You get to this by being compassionate and kind, right? So when we treat other people with respect and we have healthy relationships, that's when we have this beautiful family and this overflowing abundance. Nice. Compassionate kindness. All right, next up we got the Code Keepers of Divine Love. So this is about being in love. So you're calling in your person if you don't already have them, pile number 2. If you've got that person, maybe if things are not going as well as you think, or as well as you would want right now, I would say what I'm hearing is like this is your opportunity in October between now and the end of the month to like reconnect. And if you spend a little time reconnecting and put some priority on strengthening that relationship, man, it's not going to take much for you to achieve this right now with what I see here. Yeah, love. I see love. I see family. I see abundance. Wonderful. All right, what else we got? Ooh, we got consent. Knowing your boundaries. Ooh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. We'll see where I don't see anything quite that's standing out here, but I think we're going to get something else on that soon. All right, so fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life involves helping Mother Nature. Very interesting. Even this card's got a little fairy energy going on for me. Yeah, fairies. Universe wants you to know that crown chakra could use a little attention, a little balancing, maybe some chakra frequencies, or using a crystal to help with your crown chakra. I'm hearing distinctly that if you work on your crown chakra, you can strengthen these psychic gifts that you have. So pay attention to your vision and your ideas, as they are messengers of the true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So think about that third eye chakra as well, as what I'm hearing. Third eye and crown chakra. Those two, if they're in balance, and that's when you can really, I'm hearing that you're gonna level up in your abilities in the next 2 weeks to a month is what I'm hearing. Going through a period of leveling up. Nice. All right, next up, we got cutting ties. Freedom, standing up, and awakening. All right, cutting ties. This kind of goes hand in hand with consent, knowing your boundaries. So you might have someone in your life, I'm hearing you have someone in your life that hasn't been very positive for you. Maybe they're the type of person that's always telling you, you can't, okay? You know, you tell them your dreams and they tell you like how it's not possible, okay? Sometimes when we're on this path of spiritual growth and we're on this path of stepping into like our gifts, sometimes we find that we outgrow some of the people that were in our life. So this is just a message to like, you know, be very careful about who you hang out with as you're going through this period of growth and change. And if you have people that just make you feel drained, make you feel like you just don't have any energy after hanging out with them, those are the ones that you have to maybe consider cutting ties with. All right, next up, we've got making peace. In the midst of adversary lies the path to self-discovery. That's really, really profound, because if we do have to cut ties with somebody, we have to make peace with that decision, okay? It's not always easy if we have to, you know, like let a friend go, or maybe create some space with the family member if they're really kind of dragging our energy down. But like, you have to understand that sometimes we have to do this because it's what's best for you. Okay, so make peace with that. Next up, we've got the divine juggling. Master different aspects of yourself, both light and dark. Progress and inner healing. So here and again, just like pile number 1, light and dark. Master them. Shadow work, inner child work. If you are going to do a little bit of that, you know, that again is really going to help you step into your gifts. Because what I'm hearing is that it's just the tip of the iceberg. You've got some gifts, but you can really open up that door to more, okay? You have a lot more gifts. You have a lot of gifts that are ready to awaken, is what I'm hearing. Progress and inner harmony, balancing the light and the dark. All right. Spirit is also calling you to maybe explore some plant-based medicines. You're being called to explore plant medicine to bring healing to the body through therapeutic properties. So with plant medicine, you know, using herbs or essential oils. I mean, there's all kinds of different plants to explore their healing properties. You know, there's different types of mushrooms. Mushroom coffee is all the rage right now. Like, just all kinds of things that you can explore. So that's something that Spirit is just saying, that, you know, plant-based medicine might be something that you might want to consider. Smell the roses. Slow down. Take some time out. Get out into nature. Do some self-care, you know, for the next couple of weeks in October here. Take it easy on yourself. Right now, you might feel a little bit like impatient, is what I'm hearing. And if you are feeling impatient, just realize that this is like some serious growth that you're going through, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit worn down, or like you need a little bit more sleep, those are very common ascension symptoms, okay? So if you're feeling that, it's because we're leveling up. So if you're feeling like you maybe don't have as much energy as you usually do, it's because you're harnessing that energy into your growth. So just slow down, take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself right now as you're going through the next few weeks in October here. Because again, the energy is just absolutely wild this month. Just wild. Last up for pile number 2, as you're going through this, just always remember happiness, joy, and healing is what you're going. That's what it's all about. And laughter truly is the best medicine of all. So yeah, what a positive message for you. A lot in store for you this month. Man, I'm really kind of resonating myself with this pile. If this hit home for you, please leave a comment and let me know like what psychic abilities that you find that are just kind of emerging for you. Yeah, because I know a heck of a lot of people right now that are really kind of stepping into their gifts. It's really quite awesome to see. All right, well, thank you, pile number 2. Next up, pile number 3. What do we got here? The Black Cat. Nice. Oops. Cards flying all over here. Black Cat. The Black Cat says that fortune meets opportunity. Fortune meets opportunity. Man, I love those eyes in the background and the eyes in the foreground. Yeah, it's a really beautiful card. All right. Fortune meets opportunity. Nice. Like that energy so far. All right. Next up, we get Dawn. Dawn. The light after the darkness. The light after the darkness. Fortune means opportunity. There's something huge coming up. A new opportunity. I'm hearing this could definitely be for some of you career related. Something big is about to come down the pipeline for you. All right, we've got Skeleton, and Skeleton is all about strength. Light after the darkness. So you've come through something here, pile number 2 or 3. You've come through something, and now there's going to be a new opportunity. Let's figure out what that something is, because I'm super curious. All right, let's see. Go that one. Blooming opportunities. Very kind of same energy as this Black Cat with the fortune means opportunities. We've got new opportunities coming. I feel like we're getting out of this energy and we're like shifting into this new opportunity. So I definitely get the sense that something happened to lead us on this new path. Maybe like a shift in mindset or perspective. All right. Ooh, Riptide Tunnel. There's a course correction here. Yep. I almost kind of feel like I want to move these cards. Show you why. So Dawn, Skeleton, course correction. So this is kind of the problem or whatever happened, and this is kind of the solution. Switch that around. Makes it easier for me to keep it straight in my mind. Oh, check that out. We got cutting the cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear away any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, feeling that you are freeing you from destructive patterns. All right, I'm hearing course correction, strength. This is the light after the darkness. This is cutting the cords. This is some kind of real toxic relationship that I am picking up has most likely ended or is something you are considering ending. Yep, toxic person in your life. But there's new opportunities. Next up, we got Indigo. This person you're inquiring about is an Indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. I love Indigos. Indigos are not afraid to like just be 100% authentic. Like you can't shove them in a box. You can't tell them what to do. They're here to be a leader, and they're just gonna do it their own way. Indigo children. It's one of the light workers. Okay, so light workers, there's 4 waves of volunteers. The first wave was the Star Seeds, and they came here like in the right after World War II. That was the first wave of volunteers that came here to Earth to help. The second wave would be the Indigo children, and this was like 70s, maybe 80s, you know, somewhere in there. After the Indigos, there's the Rainbows and the Crystal children. So these are souls that have agreed to come to Earth to help with the raising the consciousness, to help with the shift from 3D to 5D. And so there's someone in your life that's an indigo. I'm not hearing that this is the person that you had to cut out, however. So it may not be related to this relationship. I'm going to put it over here for right now, just so we don't get confused with that. Could be that it was this person, but like right now, indigo. Indigos generally, I mean, they can be toxic, but indigos are normally light workers. All right, next up, we have ghost. Commune with your guides. Especially what I'm hearing here is if you're feeling like you're ruminating about whatever this situation was, this breakup, okay, or this business partner that didn't work out, if you're ruminating or you're thinking about the past, or you're kind of, oh, I wish I would have, or I could have, or I should have, you know, if you're kind of having those thoughts, that's when we have to like kind of tap on in, connect with our guides, and let that shit go. Simple as that. Let that shit go. Cut the cords. There are a lot of really great cord cutting meditations and stuff that that anytime that I feel like I am being psychically attacked, or if I feel like my energy is just being depleted, I do a lot of clearing my energy, and I'll listen to cord cutting. I'll just kind of pop it on and kind of listen to it as I fall asleep, because those meditations, you know, even if you're sleeping, you know, all of that affirmations and the meditations and that it will, you know, if you play it when you sleep, it will continue to play, and it will hit your unconscious. And even though you're sleeping, you're still picking up super powerful healing. All right, what else we got? Identity. You make your own choices. So what I'm hearing with this is that you gotta trust yourself and your intuition. Okay, we can see this little boy, he's looking in the mirror, but what he's got is he's got these cords, these tethers. Okay, so these are, I love this card because, you know, he might have influences by his parents, influenced by what society says, influences by his friends. Okay, sometimes if you're in this situation where you're considering maybe a breakup, or you're having this toxic person, sometimes we reach out to our friends and family and ask for advice. Well, everything that I'm hearing right now is that you have all of the answers, and you have to trust your own choices. Okay, deep down you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so for some of you, I'm definitely getting 2 distinct groups. For some of you, I'm hearing that this this ending of this particular toxic pattern has already occurred, but for others of you, you're still in the thick of it. Okay, so make your own choices. All right, what else we got? Self-compassion. Self-compassion. Embracing the imperfection helps you find your strength, growth mindset, and resilience. Yep. If we're going through this period, or maybe we had to cut someone out of our life, we have to cut these cords, we have to do a course correct, we have to go a new direction. It's not always easy. But if you're in that growth mindset and you're resilient, that's when we can really call in these new opportunities. Yeah, interesting. All right. What else we got? Light in the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only light can. Love, clarity, awareness. You became aware that you had a problem person in your life. You, knew that you had to grow and get out of that. You were resilient. You made the tough choice to choose to find someone that's going to treat you, choose love. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Self-compassion. Nice. All right, let's see what the vibe is. Oh, interesting. For some of you, you may have gotten cheated on, okay? Which may have been this course correction and this cutting the cords and this getting rid of this person, dirty little secret sex fix down low. Someone may have betrayed you, betrayed your trust and stepped out on you. So, yeah. That makes a lot of sense with this particular energy. But again, I'm really getting that you enough is enough. I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm moving on and I am going to manifest what I want in life. What I want in life is a highly sensitive, natural born leader with a growth mindset. That'll give me new opportunities for love, clarity, and awareness. Nice. I'm really loving that. Next up, we got apology. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere. This person, damn, they tried to get you back. And you were like, oh, hell no. You had your chance. Arrogant. They cheat and then they have the nerve to be arrogant. Unbelievable. Very toxic. Been there, done that. All right, next up with the what's the vibe is it's all about you put that in the past. You said enough is enough. You said I'm not gonna put up with that shit no more. And now we're healing, self-care, introspection, meditation, really tapping into who you are as a person and who you want to be. You have the compassion to do this. You have exactly what it takes to balance the light and the dark and to call in and manifest these new opportunities. And it started by cutting the drama and the toxicity out of your life. That's what's putting you on this great path of just super fast, phenomenal growth for the rest of October. How amazing is that? I'm loving this energy. All right. Spirit is saying that you could be called to be a manifestation coach. So you're being called to explore sharing your knowledge of manifestation to help remove blocks and make your dreams come true. Opportunity. So yeah, you could manifest whatever it is that you want. And if you're going to manifest this healing and this growth and this compassion and these new opportunities, man, you mastered that. You could teach manifesting or at least coach others to kind of follow in your footsteps, which is really, really powerful. All right, we're going to do our tarot cards last, which is a little weird for me, but hey, changing it up is always good. Check that out. Fast moving action for your life's purpose. You are fierce. You're just I'm doing it. I gotta do it. This is the direction I gotta go. It's over, it's done with, and we're moving on. So that's wonderful energy. Justice. Oh yeah. This person had their chance and they blew it. Or the judge signed, sealed, delivered. I'm not taking that anymore. Time to let that go. Time to move on so that you can have better balance and you can have, all the things that you're looking for in your life. Getting rid of that negative, toxic energy is really going to be powerful for you on your growth. And when you do grow, you're going to step into that magician. And you know what the magician is, ladies and gentlemen? The magician is the master manifester. in the tarot. Okay, the magician holds all of the power of the different elements, and they can manifest whatever they want. Wow, this is really, really powerful, and it took a lot of strength for you to make this decision. And yeah, really proud of you, pile number 3. So if this resonated with you, please leave me a note and let me know like what's going on and how this hit home. Okay. So yeah, this is Jen with Totally Twisted Tarot, and this was your pick a card pile of the day. If anyone is interested in doing a reading, I'm offering those for $20 right now for 15 minutes. So go ahead and click on the link and find my website. I will not contact anyone ever. The only way to reach me is by going ahead and clicking onto my website. Well, very good. Thanks, pile number 3, and we will have another pick a card reading for you very, very soon. Thank you all.